Now for our top story, we start in the United States. US President Donald Trump has announced that the US has reached a, quote, massive trade deal with Japan. The agreement will bring immediate relief to Japan's critical auto sector, with existing tariffs cut to 15% from 25%. Moreover, proposed levies on other Japanese goods that were set to come in on August the 1st are also cut by the same amount. Here is what the US president had to say about the deal.
But I just signed the largest trade deal in history, I think maybe the largest deal in history, with Japan. And that was done with Japan. They had their top people here, and we worked on it long and hard, and it's a great deal for everybody. I always say it has to be great for everybody. It's a great deal. A lot different from the deals in the past, I can tell you that. But we're doing really well as a country. We're strong.
Trump has said that Japan will be investing $550 billion into the United States and increase purchases of agricultural products such as US rice. He also revealed that the United States will make a deal with Japan on liquefied natural gas in Alaska. On the other hand, Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has welcomed Trump's announcement and confirmed that Japan has reached a deal with the US. Ishiba has said that the agreement does not include any reduction of tariffs on the Japanese side, including on agricultural products. Here's what the Japanese Prime Minister had to say about the deal.
自動車および自動車部品について、本年4月以降に課された 25% の追加関税率を半減し、既存の税率を含め 15% とすることで合意をいたしました。世界に先駆け、数量制限のない 25% まで引き上げるとされていた日本の関税率を 15% にとどめることができました。これは対米貿易黒字を抱える国の中でこれまでで最も低い数字となるものであります。
Meanwhile, the announcement ignited a rally in Japanese stocks, with the benchmark Nikkei climbing 2.6% to its highest in a year. Shares of automakers also surged in particular, with Toyota up more than 11% and Honda and Nissan both up more than 8%. We're now joined by Dr. Satoru Nagao, who's a fellow at the Hudson Institute. He joins us live from Tokyo, Japan. Dr. Nagao, thank you very much for joining us. How would you analyze this trade deal, Dr. Nagao? Donald Trump says it's a win on both sides. Would you yourself see it as that?
I think this is a win-win because people expected that without increasing the import, agriculture product import from the US to Japan, Trump cannot agree to this deal. So when we check the detail of the disagreement, it is true that Japan will import more rice from the United States, but the view from Japan, the total amount of the rice Japan will import will not change. Percentage of the United States within this amount of the rice Japan need to import as a minimum access will increase. So view from the US will increase export, and view from Japan will not increase import. Something like that has happened. So this means that it is better than the expected one. So that's why the view from Japan, this is better. And the view from the United States, of course, from 0% to 15%, they can increase the tariff. So this means that the view from the United States, this is a good too. So this means that this is a win-win situation.
Dr. Nagao, what are your thoughts on this $550 billion investment package, particularly in semiconductors and pharmaceuticals? And how does it balance against concessions made on market access?
Market access, of course, Japan tried to open the market to the United States. And in case of Japan, Japan can access the US market, but this has, of course, originally Japan has already accessed the US market. So that's why in this case, the US get more benefit to access the market in Japan. But reality is indeed not changed so much because Japan will open the car market for the United States. But indeed, car made in US, the philosophy is completely different. US likes big car, longer range. But in Japan, the road is narrow, the mountains, very narrow roads they need to cross, the tunnel is limited size, the big car cannot move so swiftly. So view from this, indeed, American car makers cannot exploit the advantage. So that's why even if Japan try to open the market, still the U.S. car need to develop their products for Japan. Is needed. Such effort is needed. So without this, this is not legal matter. Anyway, the Japanese will not buy the U.S. car because which is too big.
Dr. Nagao, thank you very much. You are staying with us to discuss further updates. Following a meeting between US President Donald Trump and Philippine President